A killer's sniper scope glinted in the sunlight, aimed right at a presidential candidate. The candidate, though, didn't flinch. He saw the flash, and in less than a second, his mind was racing. He calculated the bullet's trajectory, the wind speed, the exact time of impact. He just needed to shift his body a fraction, and the bullet would only graze his arm. It was a calculated risk that paid off. The close call galvanized public support, and his popularity skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. That man was me. But just 6 months earlier, I was a failure. A struggling writer with a bad case of writer's block, a messy apartment, and a girlfriend who was about to dump me. And she did.
Come on, Eddie.
Let's just not do this, okay? I'm gonna hand in 90 pages tomorrow on Friday. If you just wait to see what she says.
But she wasn't a total monster. She left me with a small stack of cash. With nothing to lose and nowhere to go, I wandered the streets. A complete mess. That's when I ran into my ex-brother-in-law, Vernon. The last time I saw him, he was a total deadbeat. But now, he looked like a slick, successful businessman. He saw the state I was in and, for some reason, took pity on me. He offered me a drink and then told me his secret to success. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, clear pill. Naturally, I refused, but he insisted. He called it NZT-48, saying it was a star product in the tech world, completely legal, and set to hit the market next year.
It lets you access all of it.
I was skeptical, but what did I have to lose? My life was already in the gutter. It was an $800 pill, and I just swallowed it. Almost immediately, I felt a jolt. Everything in my head started to buzz. My vision sharpened, colors became more vibrant, and my thoughts raced at 1,000 miles per hour. My landlord, a real piece of work, was at my door demanding rent. I noticed a law book she was carrying, and just from the title, I could tell she was struggling with a case.
Something wrong in law school?
How do you know I'm in law school?
It was a book I'd seen the cover of once, 15 years ago, and I remembered every single detail. It was like my memory was a supercharged hard drive, and I could access any file I wanted. I gave her some legal advice that blew her mind, and she was instantly captivated. I went back to my apartment, a whirlwind of energy. I cleaned the entire place in minutes. My brain was on fire with ideas. I felt an unstoppable urge to write, and I started typing like a madman, finishing my entire book in a single night. But then, I woke up, and the magic was gone. I was back to my old, pathetic self. The genius I had been the night before felt like a dream. Still, the book was finished. I took the manuscript to my editor, who had a low opinion of my work. I was persistent, and he finally agreed to take a look. I got back home, and a message was already waiting. My editor was floored. He called me a literary genius, and offered a massive advance and a multi-million-dollar exclusive deal. My former self was ecstatic, but my new self knew exactly what to do. I went straight to Vernon's apartment, where I found the door ajar. Inside, the place was a wreck, and Vernon was dead. Panic set in. I grabbed a golf club, ready to defend myself.
Hey! Hey!
But the place was empty. The police were on their way, but a terrible thought hit me. What if the killers came for Vernon because of the NZT? I couldn't leave empty-handed. I searched everywhere, desperate to find a single pill. Tucked away, under the oven, I found a stash. A small tinfoil packet containing cash, a ledger, and a massive bag filled with my new favorite thing, NZT. I brought the pills home, locking the door multiple times. Then I took one. Just like that, the world came alive again. I wrote 2 more books in 3 days. I became a master pianist in 2. I cleaned up at the poker tables, and my brain started processing the stock market like a complex video game. With a mere $800 investment, I made over $3,000 in a single day. My ex-girlfriend, Lindy, suddenly wanted to have dinner. She had heard about my success. I showed up fluent in multiple languages, looking like a new man. The game had just begun.
Since when do you speak Italian?
Oh, self-improvement month. I guess somebody gave me a wake-up call.
I hope he didn't do it for me.
The real question is, why did you ever put up with me?
I was in love with you.